Namaste. I would like to talk about some aspects of naked eye astronomy based on my experience of about 2.5 decades working at the Jawaharlal Nehru Planetarium, Bengaluru. The night sky watch usually has a very interesting, beautiful guide called the moon. So let us start with the moon, and by systematically observing the position and marking it on the chart and even remembering it, you can make out the phases of the moon and the orbital parameters of the moon. The eclipses offer a very interesting opportunity. The phases of the eclipse, as against the phases of the moon during the month, is very interesting to note down. The challenge of observing the penumbra, the onset of penumbral eclipse, is also very interesting. The sky brightness measures on the full moon day and on any other day, and the gradual decrease on a eclipse day will be a very interesting naked eye observation. The comparison with an eclipse night will reveal the other intricate details. The orientation of the crescent of the moon relative to the horizon is also a very interesting naked eye observation. For example, here is the naked eye observation of the crescent moon, and compare it with the eclipsed phase of the moon. They look alike, but there is a difference. It should be interesting to note down this difference and understand the actual science behind it. For example, occultations and conjunctions with bright stars and planets, which keep happening every month, provides very interesting opportunities with the cell phone, simple cell phone. For example, we had this opportunity of Mars getting occulted recently. Creating a lunar analemma is also a very interesting job, which can be done with naked eye. And this is from Italy. And you notice that the figure of 8 will have different orientations for different months throughout the year. The tides are offer a very interesting opportunity for people in the coastal regions. We had an opportunity to coordinate with a group in the coastal region who measured the tidal height every day, and they were able to predict the perigee and apogee dates with this. The planets and their conjunctions, retrograde motion, oppositions, all these are very interesting things to observe with naked eye, and make a note of the approach and find the limit of angular separation measurable. We had a wonderful opportunity last December. Followed with this is the heliacal rise and set of the planets and bright stars. Of course, comets, meteors, and meteor showers are best with naked eye observations. The stars and constellations offer a different kind of a challenge because the dots in the sky are randomly distributed, and to imagine a pattern there and remember that is a challenge. Sometimes the audio guided tours with group mates like WhatsApp or radio will be a very good option for this purpose. And we had done this earlier also with the help of a scale like this or a pen to be held at arm's length. And then we tell them with reference to a bright object like the moon, how many centimeters away on this scale is a particular star situated. So this kind of an exercise is very impressive and very reachable. The duration of the twilight is another naked eye observation that is possible because sometimes the volcano eruptions can disturb this trend. This naturally follows the visibility of planets and constellations, which will be different during the different times of the year. For the Skywatch program, I used the ISS passage very effectively. Now we have these websites which provide this interesting information because the ISS being as bright as Jupiter or sometimes Venus does the job of a pointer in the sky. So as it moves through the constellations, we will keep giving an audio commentary so that they will remember the constellations through which it passed. And later, after the event is over, we can extend the discussion to go to each of these constellations and explain. So this is a very wonderful opportunity which can be utilized very powerfully for night sky watch observations with people of all age groups. Thank you. Namaste.